they praying the week, they out here playing for keeps. I done too much dirt, I can't stay in the streets. My first op told me he had kids, I laid him to sleep. Now I got 2 kids, I'm praying for peace. It wasn't no shooter's remorse, wasn't no rules in this war. Now we years down the line and I grew matured.
Alright, champion, we remain here, back again with Chilla Jones.
Yeah.
We won that $5,000, the belt and the ring is coming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Kingpin. Now, I want to kind of intertwine this topic with things that's been going on recently. So you got Amin versus John. You had a Prep versus Ill that I don't think is going to happen. What do you think is going too far as promotion? And what do you think is going too far inside the battle? Like, where do we draw the line? And it's battle rap.
Yo, I've never been a big fan of intertwining real life with battle rap because I feel like there are different rules.
Yeah.
Right? If there is real life beef, a real life situation, a real life conflict, no matter how much money is in the fold, to me, you cannot expect for 2 men with pride to follow battle rap rules with real life beef. So if John and Ace have a real life serious situation and they're gonna get on the stage in Atlanta on Bullpen and battle, security better be on point. There better be certain things in place because that battle can easily turn for the worse. Easily. With Prep and Will.
And you know what's going on with that? Have you seen the...
I know a little bit. I saw like I guess what was gonna be Prep's first round and some of the allegations and things he was bringing out. I've never been big on like going that personal. Again, because I just feel like within the realm of battle rap, there are certain, unwritten rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? And so, not necessarily to say that what Prep is doing or what Prep is going to do would have crossed them, but I know it's not my style. It's not something I've done. What I did with B-Dot is probably as personal as I would ever go. Yeah. Because I just don't believe that that's necessary to win a battle. In my era, it was, who rap better. Who rap better. You know what I'm saying? So I think there are other ways to win. I don't think Prep and Ill Will should battle at this point. Yeah, definitely not. I think that's a dead situation. And
But then again, if they don't battle, now it's I gotta see you when I see you.
I think it's that anyway. To me, I think it's that anyway.
But with a battle, if I don't try to fight you, there's a bag there. So now it's on the table. Now it's just like, okay, I can see you now. There's no contract now. It's lit. It's up.
I think the only with that being said, I think the only difference is if the scenario were flipped, if Ill Will had this super personal angle for Prep, and this was the situation, I would see that, and I would think in my head that Prep would be willing to put that to the side in interest of a battle and a bag, right? Ill Will, however, doesn't need to battle Prep. Ill Will can get a call for Gnome, can get a bag, can get a big opponent, and then still do whatever he does with Prep. Because he doesn't need Prep on his resume. Whereas I feel like, Prep benefits more from having a battle with Ill Will.
I think you realize that too.
So, if the script were flipped and Ill Will was the one going personal, I could see that battle still happening. If I'm Ill Will and I'm in this situation, I'm saying, I don't need a Prep battle. I'm gonna just beat you the fuck up when I see you. I don't need this bag when I can get this or that bag. I'm still relevant. I'm still top 5 champion of the year. I'm still Ill Will at the end of the day. But I don't like when these situations are created where real life drama is created through battle rap interactions.
I think Prep saw the last two battles Illa was in, the John and Don, the 40 cal, and I think, you know, it's like, oh, they went there, kind of. I'm going to do my own thing with it. So.
Yeah, I mean.
But then again, I think the problem is with that, before we get back to Ace Amin and John and Don, is that he did it in the lead up to. See, 40 cal did it, it was strictly in the battle.
During the battle.
During the face-off, he didn't say shit about it, no tweets about it. John did something along the lines, but nothing leading up to it.
Yeah.
So when you cross that line outside of battle rap,
it's different.
It's a little different now.
It's
because
different.
you're safe in the ring. In the ring, you're safe.
You get a pass for 9 minutes.
Yeah, I can talk to
say pretty much anything you want for most people.
I think that's where the problem came in.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't even understand if I'm Prep. A, I don't put that round out.
Yeah.
B,
save that.
Yeah, I don't put that round out. I wait for the battle to get rescheduled.
Yeah, I'm saving that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and B, knowing what a win over Ill Will could do for me, I'm doing whatever I need to do before the battle to make sure this battle happens.
Yeah.
Especially if I feel like I have a round that can win this battle for me. Whatever, I'll smile at you. I'll shake your hand. I'll sit at the face-off table. Whatever. the minute it's round one on me, I'm bombing.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But because this battle can elevate me to a point where I can become a URL mainstay and I can be somebody that gets on bigger cards and bigger bags and bigger opportunities. So I'm not going to, put out this round for the sake of maybe some oohs and ahs and some likes and some comments and whatever the case. Create real life actual drama, and then who knows? What if my next opponent is not somebody of Ill Will's caliber or tier?
Yeah.
How smart or strategic was it for me to move this way? You know what I'm saying? So I'm real curious to see, obviously I don't think the battle's going down, but I'm real curious to see who is Prep gonna have next.
He said he got 3 opponents.
URL.
He's on everything else, so we'll see about that. We'll see what's going on with that. But battle I kind of want to talk about, getting more detail with is Ace Amin versus John the Don.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning and why?
Man, it's tough because it's hard to bet against John ever.
Yeah.
Because he's so consistent. He's so good at what he does.
Strategic too. Tactician.
And it's easy to bet against Ace because of the reputation that precedes him.
And he's a villain.
With him being a villain, with him, his interviews are better than his battles or whatever. I think this is easily going to be the best Ace that we've ever seen.
It has to be.
Has to be.
It has to be.
Is it going to be the best John? I don't know. He's going to be at home on his league. To me, he's going to be comfortable. I feel like for us to have gotten the best John, it would have had to have been on URL.
Okay.
It would have had to have been back against the wall. It would have had different circumstances.
Like the Jack Boy situation.
Like Jack Boy, like Hitman. There are certain situations that you put John in. Where you're like, yeah, he has to, be of a certain caliber.
Yeah.
I think it's really easy to pick John. I'm not gonna pick John. I'm gonna pick Ace.
Wow.
I'm gonna pick Ace.
Because it's too easy?
It's so easy to pick John, and again, much like Mike P and Real Sick, I think there are a lot of angles for Ace. There are a lot of angles for Ace.
He did a TMZ video.
I did see that.
How much is that going to play into the battle? How well can you deliver that?
Ace is another person who is very cerebral and very strategic, much like Holmesy. I would not be surprised if Ace didn't even touch on that in the battle. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bad News versus Ace.
He had
a file and never even
talked about it. Ace is very, very strategic, Black. Very. So he's good with making you think he's going one way and going a completely different direction. He's good at deceiving you and having you think something's gonna happen when it's not. There's more of an element to surprise with Ace than there is with John John. I think that's why it's you know, easier for me to say Ace can shock the world.
Well, he has to.
Ace
You know what I mean? He has
to.
He must be super confident in his material to go to bullpen.
It's also a motivation thing too, though. Like, who you think's more motivated for who?
I think Ace is more motivated.
Like, the beef is, the real life shit about it is the real life shit about it, and that is what it is. But in a battle, is John John gonna be more motivated for Ace, or is Ace gonna be more motivated for John John? That's also a big thing for me too. Looking at it is like,
Ace came the champion. He seemed like he really wanted the battle. And the fact that it wasn't going down at the time, like, he was pissed. So to finally get what he wants, in a sense, you have to be more motivated too, because you're gonna take it in Atlanta. On
bullpen.
On a bullpen, and then it's the first time a big stage, because it's gonna be at least 300 people, right? I think that's what he said.
I'm in the
200,
building.
300.
I'm in the building for that.
Everybody's saying in the building, so you're gonna have a crowd there. So for you to take all of that, you must be more motivated than, you know what I mean? Because, like, you walking into the, you know what I mean, in their backyard.
Enemy territory, bro.
Like, what's going on? There must be a reason you okay with that. Because in Ace Amin's first round, he has to do something. He has to do something. He has to do something.
Offer it
to get them on his side.
If he doesn't win the first,
it's gonna be rough.
It could be a long night.
It's gonna be rough.
Could be a long night.
Very rough.
For sure.
You know
for sure.
So John John's going on a media run too.
Yeah.
I understand it's his league. It makes sense business wise, but still.
Would you rather see this on URL, or does it not matter to you?
Now I'm gonna say this, which is gonna be controversial, but Ruin Your Day is shooting it. So once you have that part in there, it really doesn't matter. It's gonna look really good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if you take a backseat to what's going on, what happened in the past, you know, the way that they're gonna present that battle, their body of work is gonna be crazy. So
for sure.
So for me, it's on bullpen. It's fine with me.
For sure.
Like, you versus John John, it could have been shot a little bit better.
Yeah.
It would have impacted more if it was, you know what I mean,
definitely
by somebody else, URL or Ruin Your Day or somebody of that magnitude. Right. So it's just fine to me.
Yeah.
Where it's at.
Do you think, with it being, you know, I've stood in front of John John on bullpen, and so I know how much he's loved there.
Yeah.
And the love he gets from the crowd and in the room and in the building.
Yeah.
How much do you think that's going to affect this battle? A
lot. And that's why I go back to saying Ace Amin had to do something in the first round. Because you're in his backyard, you're on his playing field. They're there to see him win, low-key. Let's call it for this. They're there to see John John. It's our hometown hero. I mean, he lives over here, not too far from the event. I'm just saying random shit right there for that purpose. But it's like, that's our guy. What are you going to do to knock off our champ? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to make us look at him different? How? What are you going to do? You got to do something. So all advantage goes to John John.
Yeah.
John John 2-1 for me.
I'm not mad at that. Like I said, I think John is the easy pick because of the circumstances, because of his body of work, because of
maybe Ace knows something that we don't.
Skill set.
Maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
Ace knows something that we don't.
Could be.
He's calling people and after they talk to him, like, yo, Ace Amin, I don't know. Maybe Ace, I don't know. So it's maybe he knows something.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I think it'll be a good battle, and you know, like I said, I hope the security is on point. I hope it doesn't spill over and become a bigger than battle rap situation.
Yeah.
I hope them brothers get everything off their chest. I hope they dap up at the end.
Yeah.
I hope they bury whatever, you know, beef they got together. I beg your pardon, my bad. And
don't Ace Amin video. He'll get you.
And you know, I hope after that it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we can go back to regularly scheduled program.
And the thing about it too, let's say Ace Amin is level-headed and John John is level-headed. Check your entourages. John, check your entourage.
That too.
Ace Amin, check your entourage. Y'all both gonna have at least 10 people in the building. That's for y'all. That's ready. They see what the playing field is. Oh, it was y'all battling because of this. Cool, we here for that. You know what I mean? Check your entourage. Let them know that this is battle rap, and you're affecting my bag. You're affecting what happens moving forward, my league. So check your entourages. Check your entourages.
One more time.
Check your entourage. I remember back in the
please.
not even, it kind of is back in the day when Arsenal battled T-Rex. You know, situation happened, they had to get him off stage because of the entourages. You understand?
Yeah.
So Ace might be in the right space, Johnny might be in the right space, but who you have with you? You know what I mean? Because I know y'all gonna bring some real ones with y'all.
Yep.
Just in case. And they not even there for a battle.
At all.
Dude not even, he got headphones on like, yeah, I'm waiting for that though. What's up? Yeah, he touched you? Headphones off, what's up?
Right.
Y'all have people there for that, so let them know what this is. You know what I mean? You get on with the battle.
Yeah.
That's it though. That's all I got.
Yeah. Nah, me too, man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Chilla Jones. Any questions in the chat that y'all want to answer real fast? Anything?
Yeah, throw them out there, y'all.
You can look at this.
Throw them out there.
Live, so you can see what y'all saying in the comments right now. Any questions? Go ahead. We closing out right now.
Done ruining niggas. I wanted to put myself in a position to help. I want to do that. This nigga got like 100 interviews talking about me.
Get your neck knife. I spin back through on your homies the next night with the 30.